We didn't come from nothing, and no scientist believes that we ever came from absolutely nothing. The Big Bang is not something from nothing.
Yeah. Rock and roll.
Even when cosmologists talk about a universe from essentially nothing, they don't mean an absolute philosophical nothing. In fact, they don't think that an absolute nothing is even possible, because every time they try to create a perfect vacuum, they notice quantum fluctuations of subatomic particles popping in and out of existence where there shouldn't be anything. Otherwise, logically, we can't get something from nothing, right? So something must be eternal without a beginning, and it could be the matter and energy of this universe. Because we know from the theory of relativity that gravity bends the fabric of space-time.
Aaron Ra, Lawrence Krauss, Michio Kaku, all of y'all are starting to say that the universe is eternal, that the singularity is eternal, that there was never nothing. We did not come out of nothing. Well, you've just taken another step forward towards the truth in your mind without actually taking a damn step closer to the truth in reality. Dumbasses, jackasses, you're saying the same goddamn thing Christians have been saying. You're just substituting the singularity for God. Well, who created God if there's a God? Dumbass. What created the singularity? Dumbass. You double-standard jackass bitch. Why is it here? Why am I here? Well, because my parents had sex. Why are they here? Why are they here? Because they got married. Why did they get married? Because they felt like it. Why did they get married? Because they could. Because this earth is here. Why is this earth here? Because the Big Bang exploded. Why is the Big Bang here? Because singularity has always been here. Why is this reality true? Why is there something instead of nothing? Especially this crummy reality. Are you saying this is its own cause? There's got to be more to this than this. The Big Bang exploded. Why is the Big Bang here? Because the singularity has always been here. Why is this reality true? Why is there something instead of nothing? Especially this crummy reality. Are you saying this is its own cause? There's got to be more to this than this. You just don't want to believe in God, the Christian God. That's all. That's what it boils down to. Yeah. But you say, oh, it's up to you to prove that there is a God. It's not up to us to prove there is no God. Jackass, let me enlighten you. Your concept of nothing becomes something when it becomes a concept of something. Do you understand me? This is a game I used to play in my mind when I was a little kid. I used to look out at the sunshine in my house, on my street, in my country, on this planet, the stars, and ask myself, what if something else was real instead of this? And I had the concept of another reality. What if the cartoon reality was real? What if some other reality? I didn't have the nuances clear in my mind, but I had the concept of a totally radically different reality, unlike this one. What if that was true? What if nothing was true? What if there is nothing? What if everything was just there is absolutely nothing? Then it hit me with butterflies in my stomach. Whatever would be happening, something would be happening, even if there is nothing. And thus the concept of nothing became a something. And you are without excuse when you try to say, whoa, There is no God. You're not 100% sure there is no God. Prove it. It's up to us to prove God too. We're theists and atheists, we're on the same fucking boat. You just don't realize it. You just don't want to admit it because the possibility that there is a God really bothers you. It bothers you that mankind is not the master race, but God is. Dare try to take the intellectually lazy way out. Oh, we can't prove there's no God. Just like we can't prove there are no pink unicorns, no tooth fairy. We can't prove there's no flying spaghetti monster. You intellectually lazy jackasses looking for any excuse to not have to believe in God. Look, we know how humankind came up with pink unicorns, how the human imagination inspired the flying spaghetti monster, Santa Claus. But the belief in God spans every culture because the belief in a God is ingrained in our psyches. And just look at the universe. Surely that's got to be something more than this. So there is reasonable cause to believe in God. Hey, if there is not if there is not a reasonable cause to believe in God, why in the hell has humanity not become totally atheists? Jackass is just looking for an excuse not to believe in God. Sucker. She'll never do it. Damn, I lost my fucking train of thought. Something. Yeah. Which is more probable? That this crummy reality caused itself through the singularity? This crummy reality, which is not a living being. This crummy reality, or is it more rational that the first cause would be a living being? Totally, infinitely much superior to us. Able to comprehend things we could not even comprehend trying to comprehend. Oh, but the second you admit to that, there's a disquietedness deep within inside that eats you up when you're alone in your house at night, going to bed, where you don't have your atheist compadres to bolster you up in your belief in atheism, when you don't have your fellow atheists to hold your hand, and you ask, and you think to yourself, hey, I'm getting older. I'm no spring chicken anymore. I'm getting fatter. I'm going to die one day. And then what? Is there really nothing? What if? That inner disquietedness. Look, you're in the jungles of Africa on a windy day, and you see a rustling in the reeds. It may not be the wind. It may be a lion or tiger or bear. Oh my! That disquietedness you feel deep inside you, that might not be your questions. That might be the Spirit of God trying to get you saved. Trying to get you to pay attention. Trying to say, hey, something's radically wrong with you. And we need to talk. Let me tell you something. There is one way to find out. Kill yourself. Oh! But nobody's brave enough to do that. I don't want to kill myself. I have doubts whether Jesus is real sometimes. What the fuck just happened? But because you know there's no such thing as saying something came from nothing, so you have to readjust your theology, your science, to say the singularity is eternal. Which, long story short, All you done was substitute the concept of God being infinite with the you just substituted God with the singularity. What? Is this reality an infinite number of regressions all happening this moment, the eternal I am, because time is just an illusion? Therefore, it is possible to have an infinite number of regressions, just like the number line. You can go infinitely back, infinitely forward, and each number causes the other number to come into being, but they're always been there.
There's no reason why the multiverse shouldn't be eternal, but in a sense this universe could be also, at least the energetic matter in it. Because another property of excessive gravity is that it slows down time. So again, if you had the combined gravity of all the matter in the universe compressed into a singularity, if you will, it would slow time down to a stop. So imagine an asymptote on a Cartesian coordinate system, which slows down time as you move backward through time toward the Big Bang, such that 1 second stretches out to equal infinity when t equals 0. That would mean that although the expansion of the universe had a beginning, the material energy within it is eternal. It was literally always here. It could also be that our universe changes states.
Yeah. Hey, no comments from the Jackass section until you can get the truth. Scientist, I'm disappointed in you. You leave me with questions. If I did not believe in Jesus and God, you'd leave me with questions that would disturb me when I'm sleeping. Alone. With no fellow atheist, with no big shot atheist heroes to hold my hand, to help me fall asleep when the doubts come. Hey, what if there is a God? But Jackass, I got some good news. You're gonna find out one day. So will I. So? What you got to say about that?